Today, we're covering the amazing Misato Katsuragi from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Neon Genesis Evangelion. Wow.
Boasting the rank of captain, she's the risk-taking director of Nerv,
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd.
plus she's a great shot. While a remake has been made, I'll be focusing on the original for today. With that, it's time for us to get in the robot and go over my reasons why Misato Katsuragi is waifu material. Some minor spoilers for the original anime. Our first introduction to Misato is through this signed photo of hers that draws attention to the important bits. Then soon after, making her stylish appearance. Appearance-wise, she's got expressive brown eyes and long violet hair. At home, she likes to wear simple denim shorts and short-sleeved shirts, while her work uniform consists of a short dark dress and red leather jacket. As you can tell, Misato is quite attractive, as confirmed by Shinji's classmates, and they simply went wild in the English dub.
Oh yeah! Oh, look at that! Oh, she just... Oh yes!
As an older, mature lady, Misato can be a little sensitive, as seen by the blacked out bio data on her card. However, much later in the story, we learn that she's actually 29, which practically makes her a MILF. As seen by posters in her room, Misato is quite the car buff, driving a classic Renault Alpine, which unfortunately gets devastated by an N2 mine. Thankfully, the chassis managed to hold up, and with a little work, they had the car up and running again. Just don't ask Misato about how she got the parts to fix it. As the owner of the car, seeing the damage was enough to trigger an internal breakdown.
Misato-san. ミサトさん
何?
In the remake, she does end up getting a Mazda Cosmo as a stylish replacement. On a side note, Misato is an amazing driver, capable of evasive maneuvers to escape dangerous situations, which she isn't afraid to use if you get on her nerves.
ミサトさんこそ年の割に子供っぽい人ですね
When it comes to the men in her life, Kaji is your only real competition. A true lady killer if I ever knew one, and he certainly knows his melons.
彼女の寝相の悪さ治ってる
From the get-go, it's obvious that these two have some history together, as seen by the outraged look on Misato's face. Seeing a bit of herself in Shinji, Misato volunteered to house him so that she could take care of him. Upon entering her household, we learn that she's a bit of a mess, with plates and cans stacked up everywhere. Oh, and she lives together with a penguin. If you look inside her refrigerator, you'll see that it's pretty basic, consisting of just ice, snacks, and a lot of beer. Used to fuel her daily ritual of drinking a cold one every morning, and another one when she ends her day. Thankfully, this slowly changes to coffee over time. I'm gonna be honest with you, when it comes to home-cooked food, you can definitely tell when it's Misato's. That's because she's a terrible cook. Instead, she mainly relies on convenience store-type food, which isn't so bad considering the alternative. In terms of taste, Misato can also be a little strange. While we all love the standard cup noodle, Misato strangely likes to add curry into it. Ugh. In the workplace, Misato is quite the opposite, hiding behind a rather cheery facade, but don't let this face fool you. While she is polite in the face of bullies, she knows her true value and rank amongst everyone.
ただし、有事の際は我々ネルフの指揮権が最優先であることをお忘れなく。
One time, a rival company was set to unveil their unmanned alternative to Ava's. During the conference, Ritsuko raised some valid concerns about using a nuclear reactor. Meanwhile, Misato had to sit and listen to their rival's snide remarks.
ヒステリーを起こした女性と同じですよ。手に負えません。
A few minutes later.
She does this a lot throughout the series. During the demonstration, the reactor started to fail and they somehow lost control of the unit, which meant a possible nuclear meltdown marching straight towards the city. With no time to waste, Misato sets up an extreme plan of getting her into the robot, and then inputting the override code manually. While the manual override didn't work, Misato never gave up and continued to push for a solution, only to succeed later with a little extra help. Known as Captain Katsuragi of Nerv,
Not nerd.
she works as the operations director and is responsible for any project regarding the Angels. This includes the Avas along with their rather unstable pilots. When commanding in the field, Misato is as tough as they come, always coming up with ambitious plans and willing to risk the lowest of probabilities. When the Pacific Fleet was under attack, Misato had to fight for command of the situation. This then allowed her to execute a plan of sacrificing 2 ships in order to destroy the Angel. Safe to say, the captain wasn't too happy about it. During the Magma mission, Misato pushed the observation drone to the point of failure. and later doing something similar with Asuka in Unit 2.
やだな。ここまでなの。
Thankfully, Shinji was around and saved the day. Aside from being a risk taker, Misato was extremely efficient. When the team went against the angel called Ramil, they needed a long-range solution and fast, as this angel was quickly digging its way to headquarters. With less than 10 hours to prepare, Misato had to work fast to obtain a prototype rifle from another organization.
いいわよレイ持って行って
Not only that, in order to defeat this angel, they needed a ton of power, which meant relaying all of Japan's electricity to a single location. At times, things don't go as planned, leading to some embarrassing situations. Naturally, as the person in charge, Misato is also responsible for any damages and complaints, which means a ton of paperwork. So what do you think of Misato? Would you want to live with her? Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment on Misato Katsuragi, our favorite Nerv field commander. And once again, if you made it to the end of the video, I just want to say
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Congratulations!